Welcome to Monday Motivation. I've got so much that I want to share with you. And this story that I'm about to tell you is a story that seems to befall so many. May this never happen to any one of us. Let me read something I have here. Once upon a time, there was a king who, despite his luxurious lifestyle, he was neither happy nor was he ever content. One day, the king came upon a servant who was singing happily while he worked. He was singing while he worked. So this fascinated the king. Why was he, the supreme ruler of the land, so unhappy and so gloomy? Why was he unhappy? He ruled the entire land. He had all the people. He had all the money. He had all the livestock. He had everything that he could have ever wanted. But why was he so unhappy, while a lowly servant had so much joy? So the king asked the servant, he said, "Now, why are you so happy? Why are you happy?" And the servant replied and said to him, he said, "Your Majesty," he said, "I'm nothing but a servant. But my family and I, we don't need much. We don't need too much. Just a roof over our heads and warm food to fill our stomachs." But the king wasn't satisfied. He wasn't satisfied with that reply. So later in the day, he sought out the advice of his most trusted advisor. He said to him, he said, "Now, why is this person like this? Why are they happy and why am I sad?" And so the advisor, after he had heard all of the king's woes and the servant's stories, he said to the advisor, or the advisor said to him, "Your Majesty, I believe that the servant has never been made part of the 99 Club." The 99 Club? And what exactly is that 99 Club? The king inquired. The advisor replied, "Your Majesty, to truly know what the 99 Club is, just place 99 gold coins in a bag and put them on the servant's doorstep." So when the servant saw the bag, he took it into his house. He opened it, and with overjoyed attitude, he just looked inside. He couldn't really believe his eyes. So many gold coins. So he began to count them. And when he began to count them, after several counts, he was at last convinced that there were 99 coins. But you know what? He wondered, what could have happened to that last gold coin? He said, surely no one ever would have had 99 coins in a bag. They would have always had 100. So he looked everywhere that he could. But that final coin was elusive. Finally, exhausted, he decided that he was going to have to work harder than ever to be able to earn that gold coin so that he could complete his collection of 100 gold coins. From that day, the servant's life had changed. He was overworked, horribly grumpy, and castigated his family for not helping him make that 100th gold coin. He stopped singing. The servant stopped singing while he worked. Witnessing the drastic transformation, the king was puzzled. When he sought his advisor's help, the advisor said, "Your Majesty, the servant has now joined the 99 Club." He continued, "The 99 Club is a name given to those people who have enough to be happy, but are never content. They have enough to be happy, but never content, because they're always yearning and striving for that extra one thing to gain fulfillment within themselves. Let me get that one thing, just one more thing. If I just get one more thing, just one more. If I get one more thing, then I'll finally be happy for life." You see, we can even be happy with little things in life. We can be happy with very little. As a matter of fact, I know that all of this is true. Is that when I had nothing, when Linda and I had so little, we were so happy, so content. I remember when I said to Linda, I said, and this was before the ministry days, I mentioned to Linda, I said, "Honey," I said, "I don't want you to have to go to work anymore. you know, we're going to make it. I want you to stay home, and I want you to pursue God. And so she stayed home. And when she stayed home, I remember coming home from work and seeing her in the backyard sitting on the lawn, just pursuing God, listening to tapes, praying, confessing God's word. She was so happy. We hardly had anything to be able to eat. Our biggest thing was hamburger helper. Could we do hamburger helper? She'd make me sloppy joes. You know, we'd have something like that, and it was absolutely wonderful. But she was so happy, so content. And I was happy. You see, we can be happy with very little in our lives. But the minute that we've been given something bigger, and we're giving something bigger and better, we want even more. It's a temptation that you have to deal with. We lose sleep, our happiness. We hurt the people that are around us. I know that we don't mean it. But somehow when what we're doing is we're pursuing more and we want more. And God's created us for more. But He didn't create us for discontent. He created us to be content and still pushing on. You see, all of these things, hurting people, losing sleep, losing our happiness, all of them are a price that has to be paid when you pursue it incorrectly. But if you seek first God's kingdom and His righteousness, all things are going to be added to you. Remember what Hebrews 13:5 says. He said, and be content with what you have. For He has said, I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. And until I see you at church, just remember that Jesus is Lord.